Thank you so much, Farhan. I was telling Farhan that he has a perfect pronunciation in Portuguese. Excellent. So, good afternoon, everyone. It's nice to see you again for another week here. And to the Dag Hammarskjöld Fellows. So, welcome to the briefing room. It's nice to see you too. I have 3 notes for you today, and we will be done. First, the General Assembly will hold a minute of silence today in tribute of the victims of the earthquake in Morocco. PGA Dennis Francis issued a tweet on Saturday, I think you all saw, expressing his deep sadness by the news of this devastating tragedy. He called the permanent representative of the Kingdom of Morocco to the United Nations, His Excellency Omar Hilale, to convey his sympathy and heartfelt condolences to the families of the victims, to the people, and the government of Morocco. President Francis called on the international community to stand together in support of Morocco in this time of sorrow. And this afternoon, Mr. Francis will preside over a plenary meeting following a veto cast by a member state at the Security Council on the situation in Mali on the 30th of August. The meeting will be webcast by UN Web TV, and a letter with all details was sent to you last week and can be found on the PGA's website under the section Documents Letters. Last Friday, I was asked by our colleague Iftikhar Ali Shawani of the Associated Press of Pakistan on the informal meeting of the GA to hear a briefing on the GA Resolution 77/1 of 7th October 2022, entitled Solidarity with and Support for the Government and People of Pakistan, and the strengthening of emergency relief, rehabilitation, reconstructions, and prevention in the wake of recent devastating floods. The meeting will take place on the 27th of September at 10 a.m. in the Trusteeship Council chamber, and there will be no pre-established list of speakers. And our last note for today. On this day, we recall, and I'm reading a statement by the PGA, in the first person. On this day, we recall and remember with deep sorrow and sadness the September 11th, 2001 attacks, which took the precious lives of approximately 3,000 of citizens of several countries from across the world. On this day, the unforgettable memory of the tragedy must remind us of the values of human tolerance and common understanding. It is also a time to reflect deeper on the urgent imperative for the international community to collectively counter terrorism and extremism wherever it exists and in all its forms and manifestations. As the international community and the UN General Assembly that I am privileged to lead as president, we must join hands and say never again. We must intensify our efforts to build, maintain, and strengthen cross-cultural tolerance and respect, religious, ethnic, and common understanding among all our nations and their peoples. And this is the end of the statement by the PGA. So this is everything that we have for today. Do you have anything else? Edie, how are you today? And afterwards,
Fine.
I have
Thank you, Monica.
Sure.
Is the minute of silence for the victims of the Moroccan earthquake going to be at the start of this afternoon's GA plenary?
Correct. Yes, it is. Thank you. Evelyn, how are you?
Yes, thank you, Monica. On the discussion on the Mali veto, do you expect any final resolution? And do you have any wild guess of how many people will speak, how many delegates?
So the matter will be assessed during this meeting by member states, which will decide which action they will take. But it will be webcast for all. Thank you. Anything else? If not, I see you all tomorrow. And have a nice afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.